to our Friday Feel Good workout. This is going to be saved for you on my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Please share this with your loved ones. We have a lovely Zoom family as well, whole community. You can join on Zoom by signing up to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. And otherwise, please try and do a couple of sessions every week on Zoom. So we're going to start with our box breath today. So a little breath snack. I would love you to take a seat. Try and get a bit of calm before we get into the main workout. We're going to try and really tune into our breathing, which is often elevated and fast, especially when we're trying to start something new today. Mine is quite pounding away, and I want to try and kick in my lovely parasympathetic nervous system to calm the body and the mind. So I'm going to take you through a box breath where you're visualizing the shape of a box. You're going to try and breathe in for 4 as we go up one side. You can hold your breath at the top. I will count to 4, but do what's good for you. Then you breathe out as we come down that side, and then we hold the breath again at the bottom. Just do what you can. Even deep breathing will be of great benefit to your body and mind. So we're going to close our eyes and we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, breathe, hold. 2, 3, 4, then exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold your breath. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Now keep your eyes closed. We just did 4 rounds. Try and resume just some nice normal deep breaths, whatever feels good for you. Keep your hands over your closed eyes. I want you to just check in with your body. Does it feel different to when we just started? Just in the space of a minute or 2, do you feel slightly calmer, a little bit more relaxed? Do let me know, drop a comment, or if you're on Zoom, when we open our eyes, which we're going to just open slowly, let some light in, and then release the hands away. You can give me some thumbs up, or you can drop a comment. How are we all feeling? Did you enjoy that? And that's used by paramilitary, the Navy SEALs. So in stressful situations, this is such a great one to keep in your little feel-good toolkit, as I call it. So enjoy that breathing, use it anytime. We're going to start our mobility snack now. So it's all based on exercise snacking. Even if you can join in for a few minutes today, it's going to be of benefit to your body and mind. We can do them seated or standing until mummy comes. I will demonstrate both. What I'd like you to do is go into a nice forward fold, almost touching the ground. If you're standing, you can bend the legs. And then we're going to simply unravel the spine. So whether I'm seated or standing, I'm just going to try and really unravel each vertebra to standing. And then at the top, I want you to do the little desk reset snack, which is bringing your shoulders up towards your ears, bringing them back an inch or 2, and then down the spine. So here, your posture should be nice and straight, back straight, stomach muscles are in, your pelvis could be slightly tucked under. You could even get a quick pelvic floor, little squeeze in if you can. Those muscles are really important to work. And we're going to do that again. So if you're seated, if you're standing or seated, I'll show you seated this time. I'm touching the ground. I'm slowly unraveling the spine. Head and shoulders come up last. Then I'm doing my little desk reset snack. So my shoulders are going up, back and down like the shape of a little desk. That's why I call it a desk snack, but great to do when you're sitting for long periods. And we'll do it one last time, seated or standing, touching down, really taking time, using your breath, but thinking about each vertebra in our back. And most of the time I'm seeing spines like this these days, either as you age or if you're sitting for long periods or if you're using too many phones or screens. So we come up nice and straight and then we reset our shoulders and our posture. Lovely big smiles at the top. We're going to take some lovely side bends. So if you're seated, you can mimic this activity, reaching across, just warming the body up. You could even take a step out if you can balance. Reach across, really lovely stretch for the sides of our body. So it's different planes of movement. Good morning, Mummy. Pranam. So we're reaching across. You can give me a little wave as well, little virtual wave. Standing or seated, we're going to go for 3, 2. So different directions of movement, which is really, really good for our bodies and our brains to keep these coordinated movements going. And 1. We're going to do a similar one. Mummy, you can stay seated. You can keep your coat on for now before we get warmed up. This time you're going to put your hands on opposite elbows and we're going to come into a nice forward fold. So that's where your chest comes towards your calves and then you can rock side to side. So you can almost rock a little bit. We're letting a bit of blood flow to the brain. So just see how you feel. And then we're going to go back to the middle and we're going to slowly, slowly unravel that spine again. And this time you can bring your arms up and give yourself a nice little stretch. I'm actually trying to hold both elbows and almost pull them back. How does that feel? Good. It's quite difficult. But if we're here today, if you practice this maybe over time, you can try and increase this lovely stretch and then shake it all out. Good. We're going to do that again. So we're going to come forwards, different mobility exercises as every workout is different. We can swing side to side. Come to the middle. This time we're going to go into a nice sunflower. So we're going to creep up, grow one side in a nice circle, and then come back down to the middle. Let's change direction. You're like a sunflower growing up into the beautiful sky with the sun shining down on you. Back to the middle. Then we're going to unravel the spine to standing. Lift up. And if you can, pull the elbows back and try and really open out and relax. So nice different mobility work there. Did you enjoy it? Some new exercises there you can practice. So we're going to do some neck circles now, just simply standing nice and tall or sitting tall, circling 3 times in one direction. Imagine a nice clock in front of your face that your chin is trying to go all the way round and then change directions. Really simple movements that you can do anytime. You are waiting in a queue, whether you're driving at the lights and you've parked up and you need a little stretch, whether you're sitting at your sofa or your desk. And then we're going to add in the arms and we're going to start marching the feet a little bit just to get the blood flowing everywhere. 3 one way and 3 coming forwards. Brilliant work. So we're going to start with a band. If you have a band, one like this would be amazing. Or you could use a pair of old tights, or you could even use a belt, a gown tie, but something with a bit of stretch would be brilliant. And we're going to start with Lavina's famous shoulder floss, feel good shoulder floss, which is to make those shoulders feel good. We're going to try and come up and over, but don't worry if you can't do it with straight arms. I see young women and men struggling because of our backs these days. So if you need to bend the arms to start, and maybe you don't go all the way up and round, just see what your body can allow. This workout is for you. You tailor it to how you're feeling. If you want a challenge, you can hold on to your band or belt a little bit tighter, so you've got more resistance. Really focus on your breathing here. Inhale, exhale. How's this feeling, mummy? Are you good? Good shoulder flossing. Just keep your back straight, your neck nice and straight, mummy. Chin up, breathing in and out. Well done, everyone. Shall we go for 3 more? You might be feeling a little bit of burning, which is the lactic acid. Those muscles are working with this resistance exercise, and it's encouraging full range of movement in this important shoulder ball and socket joint, which is really good. Relax there for a minute. We're going to just march. Hold your bands or belts. We're just going to march for 5 seconds. Just get the heart rate up a little bit. It's very, very cold in the UK. My car said -4 this morning, so we definitely want to keep circulation going. And this can be your active recovery. Anytime I'm talking, you could even go into a jog or faster pace on your feet if you're seated, because we're going to get our steps in from indoors, which is the beauty of these workouts. So let's try and open out this time, stretching diagonally. If you don't have a band, you could do this without, like I am. Opening out, so opposite arm extensions. If you could keep your arms at the front, this is a frontal raise position, so you're using your muscles to keep your arms in front of you. We're breathing out. Exhale, inhale. Good one, mummy. Are you good? You getting warmer?
Yeah.
Good. 5, do what you can. 4, I count the numbers, which you can count out loud with me to keep our brains fit. Good. 2, lovely, mummy. 1, yay. So it's doing movements, but we're also trying to count at the same time. Just a simple little trick to keep our cognition and our brains functioning. We're going to do one last one where we're going to do some spinal twists, where we could either have the band, but if that feels too hard, hands behind the head as you twist round. If you've got the band, maybe loosen up and bend your elbows, but have a little bit of tightness, that resistance on the band. Waist and my hips stay forward, and I twist round, breathing out just a little twist back to the middle. Simple spinal twists, but our spines can get tight. The amount of back pain and neck pain I hear about these days, and unfortunately it's our sedentary lifestyles. As I've said for the last 5 or 6 years, sitting is the new smoking. So we want to try, even if you have to stay seated for meetings, or if you're stuck, at a restaurant, you could just add some simple movements to ease off. And I promise you, anyone watching you will probably smile and want to join in. So you could inspire them and release. Well done. So let's leave our bands for now. We're going to go into a circuit today where I've got some of the best exercises. While I'm explaining, you could jog, you could keep your arms moving, march out on your feet. So we're going to start with 10 repetitions of everything. We're starting with our leg extensions or our squats. We can start off just body weight for beginners. Obviously, if you've done my workouts before and you want to add any weights, we have a selection of household objects. You don't need fancy equipment. You could even add a rucksack for some of these exercises. Then you can fill them up and increase the weight as you play this workout again and progress over time. So leg extensions are great for anyone that can't stand. Mummy and I will demonstrate. If you want to warm up with us, this is a good one to warm up. Simply lifting your leg off the ground, but focusing on these muscles, your quadriceps. These are the ones that are connected to your knee. They're all supporting muscles, and they will help to strengthen your knee. So if you've got knee pain and you're able to, I'd really encourage you to do these Add some holds in. Really focus on that mind to muscle connection. Can you feel those muscles working? Good. One you can do anywhere, under the dining table even. If you're able to, we're going to go for 10 sit and stand. So you could use your chair and just come up a few inches if you need support. Your feet are wider, mummy, slightly. And your knees are going to go out in line with your toes. You keep the weight in the back part of your heel so you can see your toes. Some of you, I know, my Zoom, have started coming up. We're aiming for 10 nice and slow. I'm just doing body weight this first circuit. And then I might add in some weight because I'm still warming things up. But if you're ready, add in your weight. My body is upright. I'm squeezing my glutes at the top. And I'm going slow down and up. Breathe out, breathe in. Mummy, are you counting? We've got to count for 10 reps for everything. Good. I'll show you from this side as well.
7.
Squeezing up. Good.
8.
Body's nice and upright. It's like I'm sitting back on my chair, just touching down, squeezing up. Good. Brilliant work. How's that feeling? So again, we have a little rest or we march out. Next exercise of this circuit is press-ups, which you can do seated or standing. I will show you the seated version. Mummy, you can head over carefully by the wall and you can start your standing press-ups, which I will also talk through. Wall press-ups are the best way to start. If you're able to progress, you could even then go lower to your kitchen tabletop or something that's really fixed like your cooking island or countertop. So let's press our hands. If you're seated, bending the elbows as you push away the wall or your thighs, you breathe out. So we're inhaling, straight back, core, your belly button in towards your spine. So those stomach muscles are working in our exercises, squeezing up. Lovely press-ups, Mummy. Are you counting out loud for me?
6.
I'll show you one from the side. Mummy's got her hands nice and wide, coming towards the wall. Good. Lovely work.
8.
And I don't show floor press-ups in this workout to make it accessible to everyone.
9.
Lovely. You can move your feet further away to progress. And are we on 10? Good work. Circle out the wrists, have a little rest, or you can march and jog on the spot, seated or standing, whatever works for you. We're now going into the next exercise, which is for our triceps, which is our tricep extensions. I'll show you without any weight, like the warm-up, but this time your hands are clasped back here. And I'm trying to keep these elbows, like the warm-up, back, but close by my ears. You can hold a weight behind your head, but feel the movement first. You can then extend up, tighten these muscles, and you bring whatever careful weight above your head and behind. So coming up. So Mummy, you want to try and keep your elbows nice and close. So maybe hold on to the tin behind you. Yeah, does that feel okay? I'm going to hold on to a little dumbbell. What's that? The tin's cold. Oh no, we've got an iced tin here. So whatever's in there has iced up. Elbows close together. Breathing out. Exhale. Inhale. I want you to focus on the muscles here, the bingo wings, as we call them. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I'm streaming on my Zoom account as well. So we're squeezing up. Exhale, inhale. Good. Can you feel this? 4. Mummy, are we on 4 or we're doing up to 10? Yep. I'll show you from the side because this one you're going to try and keep your elbows back and in as much as possible. Nothing else is moving apart from my arms. Squeeze up. And when you lengthen, good. Do you feel it here? Now, last week, which you can go on YouTube, I did show dips off the chair, which are quite challenging. So today, I'm just showing you these tricep extensions because they're a good one still to target that, which is a little bit easier. So in line with our 10s, we're going to try and balance for around 10 seconds. If you can't stand, you can just lengthen your leg out into that leg extension for 10 seconds. Nice hold. Otherwise, mummy, you could balance. Yep. Do you want to try and balance? So with balance work, I want you near a chair or a wall. So make sure you don't fall over. And you can try and do it for as long as possible. 10 seconds is a good gauge because there's a wonderful study about living longer and how it's connected to how long we can balance on one leg. So this is going to try, we'll go for 10 when you're ready. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, careful, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Good work there. Mummy, you had the chair there. Did you feel the leg that's on the floor is taking all your body weight? So it's correcting muscular imbalances. It's also reducing our risks of falls as we age. Mummy's ready to go on the other side. Join us when you want. You can focus on a point. Core tight for stability. 10, 9, 8. Do what you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax there. We will come back to it. If you had leg extensions going on, great tightening of the muscles. But balance work is something I would love you to do every single day. It's so important. It's maintaining our independence. Think about when we are getting in and out of our cars. That's almost balancing, right? You're on one leg. When you're trying to get out of the bath or anything yourself, think about it as a movement that we want to try and do for as long as possible on our own. And if you're beyond that stage, please don't give up. You know I give you lots of alternatives for things you can do seated as well. Next exercise, we're going for shoulder press. So this is a nice big circuit of lots of my favorite exercises today. I'm mimicking the movement without any weight. My hands are by my ears, palms are forward, and I'm going to sit or stand as I lift my arms up, lifting my trophy, and then coming back down. So relax your shoulders. Make sure they're not going up towards your ears. You're going to keep them down. You're going to keep your stomach muscles in tight and your back straight. We can add some weight. So mummy, shall we add in our little tins for you? Or do you want to hold the cartons? No tins? She's doing body weight today. Good. So she's already started. I'm going to go for maybe 5 more, but try and do up to 10. Breathing out.
7.
Good. Are both sides nice and symmetrical? 8. Good. Lovely. Squeeze tight. 9. Think about those shoulders, arms working. 10. Brilliant. How did that feel?
Yeah.
Good. So even body weight, mummy just showed you. I saw you were really focusing there. Again, we've got a little bit of movement in between. We are adding in 10 more squats. So I've done a double squat today. So sit and stands, because these are just the best exercise. If you can do a few times in the day, every time you're sitting too long. And there is a great one, which I still have to do with mummy at some point, of a squat, sit and stand test in 30 seconds, how many you can do. If you want to do without weight, you could try and stand up, because I can see my mum, she said, don't mention me on Zoom, but Kumachar, well done. You've put your hands here, because this actually, if you're able to stand without any support, this is obviously stopping us for trying and cheat a little bit. So if you're able to, and without weight, let's just do 10 body weight squats, sit and stand. If you're just seated, leg extensions, lifting the leg, releasing down, maybe adding a hold for a few seconds. Good, keep going, mummy. Does that feel okay? Checking your form. Knees are always going out, not in. You're squeezing the muscles. Your body should be feeling really nice and warm. Good. 7, squeeze at the top. Excellent work, everyone.
8,
And if you need support, please use it. This is just an option. 9, good work. And 10. Ooh, how are we feeling? Strength training. The most important part, I feel, for our longevity. There's so much science behind strength training, and I really hope you know that the more muscle mass you have, the easier it's going to be if you need to lose weight or to maintain your healthy weight, because it's the most metabolically active tissue in our body. It's also great for mopping up excess blood sugars, for diabetes, especially to reduce our risks of type 2 diabetes. And it's so important for women, especially going through the menopause, where we're losing a lot of muscle mass. We start losing it after the age of 30, but it's a lot higher as we go through menopause and beyond menopause. Women listening, so share this information with your loved ones. We're now moving into 10 lateral raises. So I'll show you without the weights. Arms are nice and straight. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Arms are simply coming up and down. But when you start adding the tins, baked bean tins are perfect, or light weights here, you will feel it, yeah? Because these are coming out to the side. You don't want to go heavy on this exercise. So let's go for 10. And I want you to go slow on the way down. Beautiful, mummy. And breathe out, breathe in. 9. Can you count for me?
3,
Lovely.
4,
Really focus on those arms.
5,
Good. Stomach muscles are tight. Big smiles.
6,
Good work. It's controlled.
7,
Can you feel this, mummy? Yep.
8, yes.
Good, good, good. And 9. Lovely. And 10. Super work. Give it all a little bit of a shake out. We are adding in just 10 seconds, but I want you to go as fast as you can with your boxing. So again, you could actually shuffle the feet, march on the spot. You could add in some weights for some challenge, just some light weights. The tins are perfect. And we're going to punch away all of our stresses and worries for 10, 9, 8, lovely, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay! How are we doing? Good? So, we are going to start from the top. That was our full circuit. Have a little breather, have a sip of water, take off a layer if you're feeling a bit warmer, or march on the spot for me if you can. We're going to start from the top. Do we like those exercises? Drop me a comment or a little thumbs up. Are we happy? If there's something you can't do, simply replace it. Even just any movement would be beneficial to your health. And that's proven. 1 minute of movement, even for people that are over the age of 65, is so beneficial for your health. So it's all small little bits through the day, exercise snacking. So with the squats or your leg extensions, you can add maybe a slightly heavier weight if you're able to progress. And for the leg extensions, you could even challenge yourself by holding the weight and then adding in the leg extension. Otherwise, we're going to go for 10. Mummy, you can count for us, yeah? Join in with the counting. Lovely, 10. Good, you can count up to 10. Beautiful.
2,
Great work, everyone. Slow and controlled.
3,
Good. If I didn't have the chair, I'll show you from the side.
4,
Body nice and upright.
5,
Knees are going out in line with your toes.
6,
Good work, everyone. Do what you can.
7,
Excellent.
8,
Good work.
9,
Good, good, good. And 10. Brilliant work. How are we doing? So, shall we go to the wall if you're ready for your wall press-ups? Or you can stay seated, coming down, pushing away. Do you want to do them seated or do you want to go to the wall? Brilliant. If you're ready to, you can stand up if you're able to. If anyone's ready for a little challenge, I wish I had a nice sturdy desk here. I could do them on my desk for a challenge. You could even try one today and then increase over time. Let's go, Mummy, when you're ready. So I could challenge this by moving my feet further away. Are you counting for me, Mummy?
4,
Good. In your own time. Imagine a lovely straight line from the top of your head down if you're standing. So you're not hinging at the hips. You're keeping it nice and straight. Your stomach has to work tight here. 8, she's on. Good. Inhale, exhale. Are you on your last one? Beautiful work. Well done. Do you feel it, Mummy?
Yeah.
So the squats are the best exercise for our lower body, the king exercise. The press-ups are the best exercise for our upper body because it's compound movements where it's multi-muscle, multi-joint. Really, really good and effective exercises. We've now got those lovely tricep extensions. So if you want to hold a weight carefully behind your head, your elbows are going to stay in together, but also back. So they're not here. We're trying to get to this position. I know it's hard over time. Elbows are coming nice and in. Good. And chin up slightly, Mummy. Then we're going to lift the weight. Exhale, straighten the arms. Inhale, back down. And 2. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lovely. 3. Excellent work. Mummy, keep counting for me.
4,
I'll just show you from the back.
5,
Good. 6.
6,
Think about this part of your arm. I'll show you from the side.
7,
Can you feel it?
8,
Obviously, if you increase your weight, you can challenge yourself more over time.
9,
Lovely. Plastic water bottle will be good for this. And 10. Super work. We're nearly there. We are on the balance snack now. So 10 seconds of balancing. If there are any yogis out there and you want to change your balance this time, you could try and put your foot above or below your knee and your knees coming out like the tree pose, but only if you want to. You could obviously make sure you've got support, or if you're seated, please do a leg extension. 10, 9, do what you can. 8, 7, 6, hold your stomach in. 5 for core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't worry if you don't get the 10 seconds. You're going to build up to it nice and slow. Well done, Mummy. That was really good. Yeah? Other side. And you might be feeling a bit wobbly for whatever reason today. 10, 9, 8. Good. 7, 6, 5. Focus on a point. 4, 3. Stomach tight for balance. 2, and 1. How did we get on? Well done. Shake out the legs if you're standing. We're going into our shoulder press. So again, choose some weights or some, do you want to try the 2s? So we're doing shoulder press, this one. So do you want to use the tins? Brilliant. Seated or standing. My stomach muscles are in nice and tight. I'm trying to work my core during each exercise. You're going to breathe out, push up, and back by my ears. 2, good. You could vary the press by having the palms facing you. If you want a variation, just changing the hand position. Squeeze up.
4,
Lovely.
5,
Brilliant. Imagine holding a trophy. I'm awarding you all.
6,
Good.
7,
Smile, everyone. We're getting stronger and stronger.
8,
Lovely.
9,
Woo. And 10.
10.
Excellent work. We're going to do our body weight squats potentially, maybe with your hands crossed over your heart, or you could add in another weighted set of squats or weighted leg extensions. We're going to go for 10. So Mummy, do you want to add in some weight? Yep, so let's grab some weight, or you could do the crossover with your arms, so it's just your body weight, whatever works for you. We've done quite a lot of squats, so if you're tired, just simply have a little rest here. 10. Good. And I go slow down as well as up. 9. Mummy, keep the count for me.
8,
Good work. Really strengthening our lower body.
7,
Excellent.
6,
Can you see your toes as you come up and down? So your knees are staying
5,
back. And out. Good. 4. Beautiful squats, Mummy. Well done. 3. Well done, everyone. Is this the last one?
2,
Coming up. We're there. Yay.
1.
If you manage to do squats or leg extensions, you've done at least 40 today, which is quite a lot. So give yourselves a little clap. Yay. Before we go into our lateral raises, here we're sculpting the upper back, our deltoids, our shoulders, all of these important muscles. So we're going to come out to the side and down. Baked bean tins are perfect. Mummy started. So should we go? Do you want to hold your tins? Are you okay? Shoulders back and down. Just reset your spine. Stomach muscles in. Big smiles. Down and up. We're nearly there.
6,
Good.
7,
7.
8,
The slower you go, the harder it actually is.
9,
So if you don't want to increase weight, you can just go really nice and slow in the movements.
10.
Well done. I'm going to hold on to these little weights. Something light for some boxing. Our last little finisher. We're going to just go for about 10 seconds. Are we ready? Yes? We're nearly there. Let's punch it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. You're all fighters, getting rid of any stress with that boxing. How are we all feeling? Give yourselves a little clap. So we whizzed through a big circuit there with less rest than usual. It was quite challenging, but you can play this workout back. It is safe for you. Just hit subscribe on YouTube so you get notified every time I put new content like this up. And we're going to do a nice stretch to finish. So this is the most important part to reduce risks of injury. So make sure you always do this part of the workout. Let's have one leg out. Should we have one leg out? And we're going to reach up, inhale, and we're going to try and bring our hands down reaching for your toes, but your ankles, shins, wherever feels good for you. Try and relax your head and neck and try and bring your chest towards that straight leg. You should feel a lovely stretch from the back of the thigh all the way down. Let's take deep breaths because your heart rate might be high, so let's bring it back down to normal and roll up. Ideally, play the stretch back and just treat your body to this to help your flexibility. If you're feeling sore in 1 or 2 days, stretching will really help to ease off any of that soreness from using new muscles. Other side, reach wherever you can. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Deep breaths, like the beginning. Just trying to calm the body and the mind. You have done so well today, treating our bodies to a bit of stretching. I know it can be hard stretching, but hopefully those of you that have been doing my workouts will really feel the benefits and enjoy stretching. If we're able to, we can place one foot up. You could push this knee out just to feel a deeper stretch, but just listen to your body. And then you could, to deepen the stretch even more, or you could stay here and hold. If you want, you can bring your chest towards this leg that's resting on the other one. Breathing in and out, so you should feel it around your glute. Do you feel that? Another great one to do on the sofa when you're watching TV, maybe in the evenings. This is opening out the hips. Mine feel really tight on this side. Does your side feel okay? So again, pushing out. If this is a good stretch for you, this is one I would love you to practice, maybe as homework. A little stretch snack even, because this is a great one just to ease out. And you can do this anywhere. Holding, breathing. I know it can feel tight. We've done our triceps, so we're going to bring our elbow back. Using the other hand, you're just going to encourage it back and try and lengthen this part of your body. Again, this is a good stretch to do every single day to really lengthen out the spine. And if you've worked these muscles especially, deep breaths in and out. How are you feeling, Mummy? Good? Did you like the circuit? So a bit of a different session. Every week is different. I try and write out a plan so that you can keep using these workouts and you can challenge yourself. It's your body. You're not competing with anyone else, just that you're investing in your health. Brilliant work. We have done our press up, so we're going to put our hands in the middle of our back, bringing those elbows back towards each other. You're trying to open out your chest, so spine nice and straight. Big smiles, opening out, and then releasing just by imagining you're hugging a tree, rounding the back, C shape here. And then that leads us onto our lovely feel-good hug, my signature move, invented during the COVID pandemic. If you haven't got someone to hug, this is where you hug yourself and you release oxytocin, the love hormone. Bringing your arms open and wide, arching your back, big positive inhale. Exhale, I want you to give yourself a big hug from me and Mummy. Round your back, give yourself a little cuddle, a bit of a smile there. And if you've got a loved one, go and grab them. Otherwise, here's another big hug. I've got Mummy, so we get our lovely weekly hug here. Inhale. Thank you for joining me every week and inspiring so many people. She's brilliant. Just by coming and people seeing you gives them the hope that they could maybe do something. Yeah, I don't think you realize how many people you're helping. So, so good. And our feel good finish. Do you feel better than the start? Let me know. I hope it's a yes. Thumbs up if you do. Big smiles. That's the goal, just to feel a bit better. Breathing in lots of positivity, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring them down, release any tension, negativity that could be left. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Beautiful. One final big positive inhale. We capture it all with our hands at the top. Bring those hands together down to your heart center in prayer position. This is your moment. Just close your eyes before we rush off to give yourself a thank you, a moment of gratitude. Thank your body for whatever it managed to do. Any little bit of movement counts. Super proud of you all. Take a little bow and a little clap. This is safe for you on my YouTube channel. I would love to help as many people as I possibly can. So please share these workouts. There's so many there for you. I would love people to join us live. A big thank you from me and Mummy. And we hope to see you again next week on our Feel Good Friday live workout. Have a lovely week and we will see you very, very soon.